Hey, it's your Wisconsin wine guy back with video number 3. Wow. So I've been doing some wine and food pairings with these 3 wines that I just shot a review for. We have 2 wines from Benzinger, not to be confused with Beringer. Benzinger Winery out of Sonoma, and I have the Cotto Blanco from Rioja, Spain. You know, I mean, the first video I did was with broccoli, a sauteed broccoli with garlic, olive oil, red pepper flakes, salt and pepper, and a dab of butter. Next was a green salad, mixed green salad with homemade, let me say that again, homemade ranch dressing. Okay, there ain't no sugar, all that crazy stuff, you know, just simple real ingredients, you know. And then now because Cinco de Mayo is coming up, you know, and I gotta get that video posted from that other guy, you know, it's Shell from Cooking in the Raw. So I can get that video posted, you know, about the pork lasagna. Pork lasagna. So that should tell you what I'm moving into. Here's my pork lasagna right here. Can you see that? Sour cream, both flour and corn tortilla, spicy pork, which you can't see. Let me see if I do it this way. To go like this. So pork in the middle. There you go. Pork. All right. Braised, slowly braised pork, spicy pork in the middle. And we're going to see how these wines pair. I did get my trifecta. Boom, boom, boom. Uno, dos, tres. I got my trifecta with the salad. Surprised me. The purpose of me doing this is to tell you, step outside your box and explore wine. Explore wine and food pairings. There are no rules. Let your palate be the guide. All right? So now, we have the El Cotto Blanco, all right? Rioja, Spain. I like saying that. Rioja, Spain. And we have the Benzinger, not to be confused with Beringer. I like saying that too. Benzinger, Pinot Noir. And we have the Benzinger Cabernet Sauvignon. Let's see what the pairing is going to be like. Of course, I got sour cream, and I have, of course, the enchilada with cheeses and spicy pork and flavoring. That's going to do well. I'm going to first try it with the white, all right? But the questionable thing is going to be when I have it with the sour cream. So let's try it first. That's just so flavorful. So flavorful. El Cotto Blanco. Oh. The tomato sauce for the lasagna, homemade. Did I mention that? Homemade. I don't mess around. If you're going to do it, control the narrative. Control what's in your food so that when you're pairing wine and food, you know what's in it. All right? That's the secret. Make your own food. When in a restaurant, if they're a good restaurant, we got pure natural ingredients, and that's kind of controlling the narrative. So here's the El Cotto Blanco. Wow. Do it again. Because I kind of like chewed all the flavors in the swallow. So that's a Viura, Verdeo, and Sauvignon Blanc. So here we go. Now, you know, neutral. It's not up, it's not low, but it's just neutral. It just makes it fruity. It makes a really good mouth rinse, you know, when eating the food. So it's harmonious, but not harmonious. It's just like, oh my God, it's just like so orgasmic. No, it's not that, but it works with the Cotto Blanco. A nice neutral wine to have with different foods. And when you look at the previous 2 videos, you'll get it, you know, very versatile. But we don't know how it's gonna go with sour cream. So a little bit of the pork or Mexican lasagna, Cinco de Mayo, baby, and sour cream. That's the test. The sour cream. This is a real test. Ooh. So, here we go. Without the sour cream, the wine was fruity. With the sour cream, more of the citrus characteristics came forward. For my palate, I call it a winner. That worked for me. I'm digging that. I would enjoy that. Wow. Okay? Completely two different dimensions. Wow. But I get more of the lemon pith / zest. So that's that slight bitterness that exists in the pith and the zest. But that's okay. It's not crazy for me. All right? It works for me. It may not work for you. But again, we're stepping outside of our box, right? Okay. Pinot Noir with just the enchilada, Benziger, Monterey Vineyards, sustainably farmed. There we go. Now I'm thinking about the foods with the previous two videos too. When I'm doing this, all right? It's all right here, and then it's right here on the palate, right? Here we go. Now, for the Pinot Noir in this dish, just the lasagna on its own. I guess I should call this a lasagna, enchilada, huh? Like a casserole enchilada. Well, there you go. It makes the wine a little bit bitter, all right? Bitter and astringent. So it doesn't work with the Pinot Noir. There's not a winner here. So I am going to try it with the sour cream. Just keep it equal across the board. There's the sour cream. There's the lasagna. Because maybe it'll change. Okay? I got some fat in that piece. Nope. No love here with that dish, no matter how I have it, with the Pinot Noir. It makes the Pinot Noir thin and bitter, you know, astringent on my palate. But I do like the fattiness that I had in that piece of the pork. So now, last but definitely not least, is going to be the Cabernet Benziger from the Sonoma Vineyards. The flavors from that casserole enchilada or pork lasagna, depending on what school you're from. Oh, that's nice. Let me rinse. First up is just the pork by itself. This seems like a long video, but you know what? I got 2 steps. Wow, that's so good. Again, there's that subtle bitterness, but it's a lot more. It's a lot more. I can deal with that. It takes away, the fruit comes on the wash in the entry, and on that brief finish is bitterness, but then there's fruit that comes on the wash. Okay, acidity's gone. All right, kills the acidity in this case. So even though I'd be okay with it, I can't recommend this. Okay, these two do not work with just lasagna. Let's go with lasagna or enchilada casserole. This is a big bite because, you know, I gotta feed the monster. All right. Sour cream, lasagna. This is more lasagna. More sour cream, I mean. Cabernet. Benzinga. Wow. It's better with the sour cream. We got like 3 dimensions. Was that a singing group? 3 dimensions. We got the wine, the casserole enchilada or pork lasagna, the sour cream. All entirely different sensations on the palate. But it makes me want to do the sour cream by itself. And I'll tell you why. Because I wonder if the sour cream itself, just like thinking about cheese, if it worked with the acidity here. Sour cream by itself. Wow. That's what it was. It was a sour cream. The sour cream helped, blending it with the wine, the enchilada or lasagna, and the sour cream, it brought everything together. It made a complete taste. So you had like savory, tart, spices, that tomato sauce, the fruitiness of tomato sauce, it blended all those together. So for my palate, that really worked. I'm gonna do another one. Cabernet. Wow. For my palate, that worked. All right, so here we go. Recap. El Cotto Blanco without sour cream and with sour cream, that was a given. Benziger, Pinot Noir, yeah, that just wasn't happening. Benziger Cabernet, which totally surprised me, worked with the sour cream and without. But with the sour cream, it like brought it all together. It's a Wisconsin wine guy. I tell you this all the time, but maybe you don't believe. Let your palate be the guide. Wine and food pairings. Wine by itself. It's all subjective. Have fun. Explore. Enjoy. Share with your friends. Ooh, I can taste the onion now. So, I'll see you next time. And it may not be a next time today, but who knows? But I'll see you next time when I'm preparing more wines and foods that I'm reviewing. And again, as always, let your palate be the guide. And I'll see you later. Ciao.